absolutely love it here. So welcoming, so helpful, I mean insightful, you know what I mean, and inspirational, you know what I mean, and very, very, you know, they're very encouraging, you know what I mean, they really sort of like want to bring the best out of everything that you're trying to do, you know what I mean, and it's been awesome actually. The projects I was doing for yourselves, Creative Remedies, for James, at that time, I said, like, you know, the help that you've given me, you know, giving me these assignments and taking me focus off the real world did save my life, because what had happened is, like, it was like March that they announced that there was a COVID pandemic. The previous December, myself and my mother was told that we had a new kind of flu. She had COPD, was on all the oxygen and all this, and I was like primary carer for her. It sort of like went really downhill, and then like on the 5th of January, I couldn't get hold of her. I was ringing up, and then when I got down to the house, like, I unfortunately found her dead, and it was just, life just sort of like just fell apart from there. My entire life had just, you know, my mother's dead. It's traumatic finding someone, you know, dead. And then next minute there's a global pandemic, you know, which is like the last thing I needed. And then with he being cut off from my support network, my friend, his wife, and their daughter, who's my goddaughter, they're like, my world revolved around them as well. They were in a high risk group, so I lost my mother, we're on lockdown, there's a pandemic, I'm isolated, you know, and all this kind of stuff. So then in the breaks between these, you know, the super lockdown type things, was when I was again getting out and about, and in these pockets of time when we were allowed to be out and about, I was down at the old school, as it's now called, the Fairfield and Howley Hub, doing these photo assignments for James, and it was just, again, it was when you're getting home at night, you know, you're reviewing all the pictures, and you're looking at it and you're thinking, oh yeah, I'm buzzing off that one. I can't wait to get in these other rooms, you know, and this, that, the other, and it just stops you from just ruminating and thinking over and over and over again about what what you're going through, and it give you something to look forward to, and give you, like, I could see a future again, you know, rather whereas before, obviously, all of a sudden everything that could possibly go wrong had gone wrong, and everything was bleak. And you just, you know, you get to the point where you're thinking, you know, what bad things will happen next? You know what I mean? You just see in a cycle that all your worst fears are all actually real. You know, now you're living through them all, and I say that just give me something to cheer me up and to give me sort of like, as I say, a feeling that there is a future out there for me. You know, so. Yeah. Just get down here, it's great.